This is as accurate as we can get with this. The old gas boy pump. The numbers were so faded out, I had to draw them on with a paint pencil. So some of them are kind of smudgy, but... And I don't have an automatic shut off on here, so we got to watch it. 22.85. Maybe you might get a little bit more out of it. Let the foam down. That's full. 23.3 we'll call it then. So there you have it. 100 acres, 23.3 gallons. I got about, what, 40 or 50 acres tonight yet, and then of this. And then we are done. And then I'm going to plant tomorrow. Beans. My last field of beans that I planted in April, I sprayed them right after I planted them, and I don't know if I like that. Especially with this thing with such narrow tires on it. Really packs the hell out of it, so it don't make much difference whether you do it before or after in this situation, so. My dad come over here to disc this up today. It's only a little patch. 12 acres here or something. So I come over here and scratch through them a little bit. I've still yet to figure out how to do this on the turn and not used to that yet. Alright, later. Apparently we've got some smoke from Minnesota? What the hell is burning up in Minnesota? I don't know, but we've got red sunset tonight. A couple nights ago, we had I must have been Friday, Northern Lights. From a solar flare, which wreaked havoc with everybody's GPS, nobody could plant. And I was in the co-op this morning, and they asked me if I could plant Friday, and I, was your stuff messing up? Satellites and garbage, and I said, no, my markers work just fine. So, I guess that's a problem once in a while. Alright, let's see, what did we end up with? 1266 is what it says. It's supposed to be 12 acres, so yeah, that's probably about right. Alright, that's enough. We'll go to the next patch. Hopefully I get done before dark and don't get stuck, because it is wet over there. This is just about like how I used to spray when I had a floater that I would spray with, and we'd go like heck all day, and as long as I got started on the last field, before dark, if I could get around the edge before dark, I could go back and forth, as long as it took. Because I didn't have any lights that shone to the booms at all. Everything going on back there is just assume it's going right. That's what we're doing tonight. Just assume stuff's coming out. Hopefully this thing is right. Lights on the tractor don't work. I have not used the lights since I got this back from the dealership when I had the steering fixed. And quite a coincidence that the switch for the lights are right down there in the area where that steering is. So I think they screwed it up. What I think. Luckily I got a couple tools, a couple of these El Cheapo lights out front here that I could see something out the front, but as far as what's going on behind me, I have no idea. I can kind of see the boobs are not dragging in the dirt. That's good. Oh, you're on the steering wheel. Some people get dizzy, I think. I have yet to master the turnaround on the end. That one wasn't so bad. I did that one pretty good. All right, later, that's enough. Can't see nothing anyway. All right. I watch, what's his name? David Funchess on Facebook once in a while. He's a cowboy from like Missouri or something. And he usually says, all right. But anyway. Okay, so last night I got done spraying. I put the pre-on ready for planting into it. I was thinking, you know, what would be nice is if it would be nice if I just was able to use the auto steer and plant, you know. It'd be great. Because I used it on the sprayer and it looks like it's just straight as an arrow, so so I thought, okay, so I unhooked the 4430 from the sprayer and unplugged a bunch of monitors and crap and put this whole jalopy in their cab and hooked up to the planter and pulled it around and to the seed cart and filled her up with seed and I'm so excited. Got my settings all right in the steering deal and all right, let's go. Would not lift the planter. Did not have enough lift to lift that. So I wasted, I don't know, an hour probably. So much for getting an early start. I always think I'm going to get started early. And then what else? Oh, and then the tilt steering quit holding on that thing. You know, every time you get out, you pretty much pull yourself out with the steering wheel, right? You grab a hold, you pull yourself out. And that thing falls down in your lap now. And I just think they're to blame for all of it. I got this all sprayed last night, so the herbicide is on. That's what these tracks are here. The sprayer. Uh-oh, 7 is out. Just give me enough seed to get to the end, please. And I gotta walk all the way home because I don't have any more. This one wasn't turning. And this is why somebody put this in there. I blame the co-op. Well, the old 9-row is not doing so well today. The master cylinder in there is sprung a leak. And those are kind of confusing, but that basically directs oil to both wheels equally. And yeah, it sprung a leak. So the oil that's supposed to be going to this right side or left side, I guess if you're looking at it this way, but from behind the right side, has all leaked out. The only way to fix it is to bleed that cylinder over there. The other one, the one that does go up, I have to bleed that one out to even it up, but that's only a temporary fix because it'll just leak down again on the right or left or whatever. All right. I think we're going to park this and go get the 8-row. Go get the 1760 and we'll just finish with that. Yeah, there's the issue right there. I think there's probably an O-ring on the end of that cap that's leaking. So all the oil that's supposed to go out that left hose over there to this wheel is coming out there. It's quite the thing there. I guess I didn't show any of the planting beans, I don't think, with this, but it looked just like corn planting. So I think that lid's not on. Any others not on? And it's starting to sprinkle. Not muddy yet or anything, but it's starting to sprinkle. Enough to make everything dirty. So I guess we're done. Planted them with this. It's a little, by guess and by golly, I don't know. There's, I've never checked the meters on here. It's got them radial meters on there, so I've never had them tested or anything. I don't know. Do you test them? I don't know. But what you set the transmission for versus what the monitor was telling me I was planting was a lot less. Meaning it was planting thick. Which is alright. If I got 110,000 in a wide row like that, that's enough. But it's cold in here now. Anyway, yeah, it always planted a little light. I don't know why, but it did. Later.